I got my eyes wide open.
I'm raw.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Raw Business Radio. We here. That's Hall. This Big Bad Wolf. Another edition. You tuned in, locked here with us for 30 minutes. Hall, let's get to it, baby. What's going on? What's the topic of discussion? We're going to talk about that Haiti situation, bro. I seen all them guys down there, bro. They was showing video of them Haitian guys down there under the bridge, bro. That's a scary situation, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's I think like 15,000 people down there. So
Yeah,
per saw them people, it's interesting how they just came through Central America and then came up through Mexico and into here, and it seems like there's a lot going on in Texas right now, just with everything that's been happening, just the storm, and then the politics and just the influx of all the people coming in. And my bad, I'm not sure what's going on with my video right now. It seems to just not be working. So at least I got my mic working though. Anyway,
that's
it's
good,
always
bro.
something with this thing.
Yeah, look, dog, we ain't even started the show yet. They already trying to mute a nigga, man. I mean, mute somebody, bro. We ain't even started with. Oh, I see you now.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, bro. So,
Yes, sir. So I'm not sure why this thing. We always gotta have a do something.
yeah, yeah. Um, I was gonna say something. So how we let's today, guys, we're gonna discuss this Haiti situation and figure out what's going on. Is Looks like Texas is opening up their doors and trying to get them the help that they need. That's just a sad situation for a community of people, a country of people to be going through that situation. That's a very unfortunate situation, man. I think if I'm not mistaken, didn't their leader die or got assassinated? They killed him or something like that. I think I think
Yeah, it's been a lot going on over there. Just like earthquakes and famine and just all type of
right,
catastrophe, and
right.
people just trying to escape that. And it seems like everyone's trying to come here, man, trying to run here for safety.
Yeah, bro, because hey, bro, they know Texas don't play, number one, and two, I know they heard those. I know for a fact they heard those situations. They heard that how we have an open carry down here too. So a lot of them just looking for refugee though, bro. Just looking for a safe haven. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So we'll definitely keep our eyes open on that. And see what's going on with that situation. But moving on. You guys know we had a hurricane down here in Texas last week, Category 1. We actually I actually had to go to work the day after that, and we ended up shutting down. Um, and it kind of flooded a little bit around the job. I guess it dried up. But man, that was a scary situation too, man. Everybody's panicking. Stores was packed. Um, so you know, Here, turn that down, please. Yeah, yeah, dude, it pulled out our tree, bro, in the backyard that we had out the ground. I mean, bro, 75 miles per hour wind. I mean, hopefully everybody was safe in that hurricane and didn't experience too much damage. I know them trees was all on the ground in my neighborhood, um, and not only in my neighborhood, but here in Katy. Um, they had to call a lot of tree cutters to get trees in other neighbors' yards, trees in the street. I mean, dude, crazy, bro, crazy situation. But yeah, bro. Nonetheless, We're gonna keep keep it locked. Oh yeah, I want to say this, Hall, and this is, and you can speak on this if you want to. I'm gonna say this. It took me and Chris Ben Raw to come out with this podcast and tell you guys how we feel. Now everybody is like, you know what? I'm gonna make, I'm gonna say how I feel. Forget that. Kwame Brown. I mean, the list goes on. All these different podcast platforms, man. All y'all are copying our style, man. Damn, y'all love our style, bro. Cut the check. Cut the check, bro. Cut the check. I'm serious, bro. Cut the motherfucking check. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
All them guys,
Uh,
bro. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, practically damn near everybody's doing that shit now.
yeah, I mean, to just to go back to the storm, like, yeah, I think we was out without power to like 1:30, so that was, just another reminder of that
What?
snowstorm situation. But yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
can,
bro.
yeah, this, but anyway, I don't want to, emphasize too much on that. But I mean, as far as, the style stuff, and yeah, I mean, we did what we've been doing since 2015. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
nothing new under
Yeah.
the sun, man. That's
That,
all
that
I can
that's what I'm
say.
saying. Yeah.
We already know
Yeah.
what's going on out
Yeah.
here, and
Yeah.
like like I said, man, it would be nice if people would, do the right thing, cut checks, give credit, pass on back roses. But I've come to learn that, most of these people are not gonna do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
uh,
They're just gonna
so with
take the
that being
blueprint and run
said,
with it. They're just gonna take the
yeah,
blueprint and run with it.
and that's why it's so important for us to just be as consistent as we can with
Yeah.
everything we do, so that way when we see that, then we can, continue to run with what we put out there. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm not trying to diss nobody, I don't even want to say nobody's name or nothing like that. All I know is if you trying to be, see, do the black and white, do the black and red, whatever you want to call it, and you see what's going on over here, or what was said, 5 years ago, or in the streets or whatever, then just give credit where credit's due. We'll give y'all credit, you give us ours, and that's that. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, they frowned on it. I mean, they frowned on that when we was speaking our mind. They frowned on that. Now everybody and their mama speaking their mind. Now everybody coming out and speak and saying
well,
what's
I
on their
mean, yeah,
mind. I get that shit.
see it, Chris Ben Raw and Roddy Raymond, we notorious for being on Facebook and making all cap posts and just,
Yeah.
and making statements and not getting
Yo,
no
yeah.
response.
Yeah.
So I mean, whether that's a good thing or bad thing, I'll leave that up to y'all. But the bottom line is that, like, yeah, it's shunned, and then all of a sudden, it becomes cool after we did it how long ago? So I guess we just need to slow down. We way too far ahead, so we could let everything catch up, because it seems like you're exactly right. Especially for my boy Raymond, this guy speaks his mind really more than me. And, not to say I don't speak mine, but because people that know me, they're going to say you lying. But anyway, like,
Yeah.
it's just that, like, when you get shunned for speaking your mind, and, at a different time when people are not ready for that, or people are not, doing that
Right.
in unison, or
Right.
as many.
Right.
And then
Right.
now, it's like, well, they doing it. Everybody gonna
Yeah.
do.
Exactly. Exactly.
You
Exactly.
ain't gotta give it up,
Nice shirt,
man.
by the
You know
way,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Awesome shirt, dog. Where
Thank
can
you,
they
bro.
find it? Where
I
can
told
they?
these boys we branding, man. We not playing, and the Raw Business shirt's coming soon too. And yeah, they can find it on the Dizzy Jam. Go dizzyjam.com // Golden Baby Pro. But we also got the dizzyjam.com / Raw Business Radio. So you can check that out too. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, like, I'm serious, bro. Like, these people think they're gonna step on us or just walk on our head, take our words, take our stuff. No, it's not going down like that. And way I look at it is, I ain't gotta say your name or acknowledge you. I just gotta be on here and putting it out there and putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Period. Everything else gonna shine like it always has, just like we did
Yeah.
since 1998, coming in there, knocking boys off their pedestal. Calling themselves the king of this, the king of that, and what happened?
King of Boo Boo, dog. That's what happened. Guys is Boo Boo. You know what I'm saying? Period. But moving on. How did you feel? What's your thoughts on that Fat Joe versus Ja Rule and how that made a big, how that made some noise for like a whole, you know what I'm saying? Guys are still talking about that. What's your thoughts on that?
Man, I really didn't see too much of it. I heard some people make some comments about Fat Joe dissing Lil Mo, but I didn't really see it. I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna keep it real, 100. I wasn't interested. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
wasn't either. I wasn't a
I
fan, nor
mean,
was I interested.
and I'm not saying that Fat Joe or Ja Rule don't go hard. It's just that most of their songs cater to females, and that's in like dancing and clubbing and that type of thing. So. That's not what I'm looking for in the verses, and I wasn't interested. But I mean, like, yeah, Joe, and don't get it twisted. Joe got some hard songs, some hard verses, But when he's battling Ja Rule, I'm expecting him to come with his R. Kelly songs and his, R&B features and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame him. I mean, he has aren't those hits, so but it's just not. It just didn't interest me. But I did pay attention to this. P. Diddy versus Jermaine Dupri, and I will say, like, you got to give JD his props, man. Like, JD, So Def, dog, they put a lot of people out, man. And if it's anybody that could go with Puffy besides, Big Suge, I would give it to JD, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, JD, the Brat, Crisscross, rest in peace. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, Bow Wow, I
the
mean,
Brad.
he put out a lot of
Yeah,
people, and even people from back in the '90s that may not have transferred over
Usher.
to the 2000s. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah, he put out a lot of people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
he put on a lot of people. Yeah,
His B sides are strong. So you know, they tried to
you
diss
think he?
that man JD like that. That's cold, man. They doing that man like that, man. You say
Man,
what
dude,
now?
I was gonna say, bro, I've never
What do you think about
really liked.
Nas and Jay-Z doing a versus? They
Oh,
trying to
you
get
know he
that
gonna.
going too.
Are you serious?
Memphis Bleak said that Nas don't have enough hits to do a versus with Jay Z,
Are you kidding me?
and then
You,
Cormega
you
got involved and made a
yeah, I'm
comment
glad
about
Cormac.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Memphis, dude, Memphis Bleak has the fact that he has anything to say. He's a bum ass rapper, bro.
What makes me mad is that for the whole situation and the hip hop of it is why y'all didn't do this 20 years ago, Mega. Why you didn't have Nas back 20 years ago,
Yeah, I
and
agree with that. I
it
agree with
would
that
have
too.
I mean, it could have got drastic,
Right,
as far as in
right,
the streets, but on the
right,
hip hop level, the
right.
QB versus the whole Rock
Yeah,
Brooklyn thing, like it would have took it to another level, man. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just glad to see that boys has grown up and matured and can see things for what it was. Because, in my mind, Cormega put all that petty shit aside and just looked at it as like it's hood. It's QB. You're not gonna disrespect our legend because if you disrespect our legend, you disrespecting all of us. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And it is what it is. And as far as personal dealings or whatever, that's dealt with on a one-to-one personal basis. You know what I'm saying? When you see that person, you know what I'm saying? So, but on some QB stuff, man, like it would have been so epic, man, so epic. And rest in peace, Prodigy. It would have been, yeah. I'm sure he would have
yeah.
had something to say too. he
Oh yeah,
he would have had something to say if he was still here. So.
yeah. I'm not really a fan. I've never liked Jay Z. I like a couple of his songs, but him as a person, just never really been a fan of that guy, bro. I don't like the way he did Dame Dash. I see Nas
I
come
would
back,
love, I
man.
would
I'm
love,
always
I would love to see them do a versus though, man. That would be awesome, man, for hip hop
yeah,
because, like, like as far as like him personally, Jay, that's one thing, but his hits, I would, because the thing for me is for all you Nas haters or the ones that say his beats suck or whatever, if that boy can match them Jay hits, y'all gonna be in awe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be in real live awe. You know what I'm saying? You know. like like for real, like that Macho Man elbow drop off that top rope. You're
Yeah,
gonna be in
bro.
awe.
Yeah, bro. Y'all let you do. Then that's what I'm saying, bro. And then that's funny that you said that Nas and Jay Z. How you feel about they're talking about um that boy Gucci and Young Jeezy, they going on tour together. Now, how the hell does that? It looks like a lot of these guys put their differences aside for the dollar. That's what it looks like.
I, I think so, man. I think at the end of the day, man, like, as time goes on, a lot of the things that you was upset about or you was holding on to, it just becomes irrelevant. It just gets to a point where it's not even worth holding on to no more. And if it's an opportunity where you can salvage a situation and make some bread out of it, so be it. Both of them guys is bosses, so
Yeah,
if they can come to the
yeah,
table and
yeah,
make those kind of decisions, hey man, they're gonna make some paper. They both got some hits, man,
yeah,
in
bro.
the
They got
streets,
yeah.
and I mean, I thought, to me, I ain't gonna lie, I thought their verses was the most entertaining one thus far. You know what I'm saying? That shit was
Gucci and Jeezy,
hilarious to me.
bro.
That shit was hilarious to me, man. When he did that shit song, man, I,
Told you,
I
bro.
was like, that just like this guy's
Gucci,
ill right here,
dog.
man.
Gucci is that nigga, bro. I like Gucci a lot. I like Gucci Man a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And not that I'm trying to encourage disrespect, but it was just that, you know what I'm saying, the way he did it, it was he was serious but kind of comical with it at the same time though. But he was still letting that boy know, like, I mean every word I say, but
yeah,
I'm at the same time I'm having fun with this. You know what I'm saying? So like,
man.
like
And Jeezy got a lot of heat for that, just for the simple fact that he just sat there and did nothing. He dissed your homeboy. He talked about your homeboy in the song, and you just let him do that stuff like it ain't shit. He had a lot of people. A lot of people was like, that nigga Jeezy weak. That nigga, I mean, Jeezy ain't that dude no more. He ain't, he just
hey,
how you gonna let
I
a dude just
mean,
let? I'm
well
like,
I
bro,
see it. Look at it this way, bro. If they going on tour, bro, them boys about to cash out millions, bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, that's true.
So,
And then at the end of the day, it's Atlanta, so they're probably looking at it as Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? As a Atlanta unit. You know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact that if we can sit
that's
down and
what I mean. If you
you know,
if you look at it, that's where all of these places fail. If you look
yeah,
from the Houston movement to the East Coast
oh
movement,
yeah,
when
oh yeah,
when these people lose touch, when you lose touch where you're from and the collective, you lose power, you
you
lose
lose power,
position.
bro.
Period. Period.
Yeah,
It's the way it goes, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, like that's something that Atlanta has figured out and never strayed from, and that's why
yeah,
they still on top to this day. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. That's what I said, bro. To to this day, bro, they still on top. I know. I mean, they got. I mean, them man, it's crazy, bro. Just wild for the verses. Now I'm going back to this little Fat Jokes. I didn't really get to say anything about the Fat Joe and Ja Rule. Make no mistake about it. I don't like neither one of those guys. I feel like Fat Joe wrote the coattails of Big Pun. That's just my opinion. I've never liked Fat Joe. I can't name one song that I like from him, bro. Not one. I just think he's just, bro. I just think he's just there just because. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, bro, your boy Jadakiss killed them Dipset guys, bro. Locks, period. And for anybody that picked Dipset in that situation on that versus was smoking big time drugs, bro. I'm talking about shit that hadn't even been released yet. They smoking it.
Well, that's because at the end of the day, man, like, when you take away the chains with names and the fancy cars, and everything else, it really just comes down to lyricism. You know what I'm saying? And like, so for the guys that have those lyrical abilities and that lyricism,
Yeah,
when everything else is failing or falling through,
yeah,
that's gonna always stand tall and shine. So, like, I fuck with Dipset, and I respect what they represent, but lyrically, I mean, you know, Jewels is about the best that they had that was gonna go at Jada, and like it just wasn't gonna happen. Not with Jada top five dead or alive, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen. And you know, so I mean, you know, it's a good battle, but you know, when you're talking about, you know, somebody right under Biggie, you know what I'm saying, and then someone that's a
Yeah,
real lyricist. I
that's a
mean,
real
you know,
lyricist, bro.
you
Yeah,
gotta match them. You gotta match them with someone else that's a lyricist and that's raw like that, and there's not too many out there. So
yeah,
yeah, man, you know, I expected that.
yeah. I told them guys back in '97, and watch out for them locks. These guys are serious business, bro. Serious business. Locks, DMX. These guys is, I mean, real deal. RIP DMX, man. But man, them guys
Anybody
was,
else that you want to see doing verses here soon?
man. They're talking about Meth and Red, man. I don't know how I feel about that, but definitely see what's going on with that, man. That's gonna be a good one, man. That was supposed to happen on it was supposed to happen this past April 20th, National Weed Day. So, you know, 420, that was supposed to happen, but it didn't. So I don't know what's going on with that, and it could be just because of the obligations. Because I know that season two of Wu-Tang is on Hulu, so you guys check it out. Good show, man. Really good show. Got that boy Dave East there, Joey Badass, which is another good lyricist. That's pretty cool. So yeah, guys, definitely check that out. Season one is pretty good, so I'm eager to see what's happening in for
Yeah,
season two,
I've
man.
been listening
But
to that AZ Do or Die too, and
is
it's
that
pretty
dope?
good.
I haven't even heard it.
Yeah, they said he's on. They said that he was on. Made it to the top 40. You know, up there with Kanye and Drake. So that's pretty good.
Whoa,
You know, we talking about that real
nice,
hip hop and yeah,
nice.
like it's you know, it's good. It's pretty good, man. Like you know what I'm saying. You know, I didn't. He kind of just dropped it out of nowhere, but yeah, man. He, you know, it's. I would say out there need to check it out. You know, you say you love hip hop and lyricism for sure. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, he's definitely under that. He's on that list of underrated artists, man. There's a bunch.
He might
There's
be the
not
most underrated artist of all time, to be honest with you, man. You know, I hate to say that
AZ.
about him, but you know, like honestly, I mean, if I had to say someone who probably is like so skilled as an artist and hip hop and whatnot, and doesn't get as much recognition as it should, I would say him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you know, maybe
yeah.
that'll
I say
change. I don't know.
Redman.
You know,
My
so
my my opinion would be Redman. I think Redman is very underrated. Very underrated. You know what I'm saying? AZ is definitely underrated as well, bro. Definitely. I want to see. You think him and Nas is gonna do an album together anytime soon, or is that not gonna happen at all?
I
Nope.
doubt it. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think so. I think if it
Yeah.
does happen, it'll be like a firm collaboration or something like that, where you bring in
Yeah.
other you know the other rappers and stuff. You know, Foxy. You know, maybe Mega. I don't know who else, but nah, I doubt it. And if they did, I would be shocked and surprised. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't think so. I mean, it's been this long, ain't happened. You know, I could be wrong. Those guys could be talking about it right now and saying we're gonna surprise them and drop it tomorrow. But just my opinion, no.
Nice. 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 Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen, man. We got a couple of snoozes. Don't. I
You
think
know who I want
what's
to see
the
in the verses?
who
I want to
who?
see that boy Bun. I want to see Bun and A Ball. That's what I want to see. I want to see Bun versus A Ball. And I know a lot of people. I've been, you know, keeping up with what's going on with the UGK fam and stuff. And like, you know, a lot of people is upset with Bun and or whatever, or you know, it's just a lot of back and forth with that stuff. But the thing is this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for the fact that it's as two groups, A Ball and MJG, UGK. And then the two lyricists of, well, I can't take it away from MBG, but A-Ball, you know, and Bun as individual solo artists too, it would be a good versus. So
Yeah.
I definitely would like to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
on the group tip.
Yep.
I don't know who would fill in for Pimp, but I don't even know if anyone could. But you know, it would definitely be a good versus on, you know, taking it from a group and maybe transitioning to their solo hits or something like that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want to see Trina go up against and because I think I crowned her the best female artist. You know what I'm saying? As far as the female hip hop goes, you know, I actually want to see that either her versus Foxy, her versus uh, I know Eve is nice too. I'll take nothing right for that. I just Trina's so sexy to me, bro. She is. Man, bro. Still bad to this day, bro. Like, damn, bro. Anyway, kind of got off topic there, but I do want to. No, we didn't get off topic. Excuse me. We was on topic. I do want to check out the female artists though and see what's going on with that. I do, however, think that, man, look out for Outkast versus Goody Mob or something like that, man. They might mess around and put them guys in the verses too, man. Outkast, be on the lookout for them guys. I just seen Drink Champs with Nori like 2 or 3 days ago, and they was asking Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy was on there. He said, UGK or Outkast? This boy said Outkast. I was like, damn, over UGK? Wow. Damn. So it was just surprising some of the picks that these guys be picking. I'll be watching the artists when they be coming through on these podcast shows, and some of the picks that these guys be picking. I'm like, man, are you just saying that? Well, I mean, what's going on, bro? I mean, UGK don't get no. I feel like UGK don't get no love. I didn't start listening. Hell, you the one that put me on UGK. I wasn't listening to UGK like that. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing. I mean, not until I met you, and then that's when I was like, said Bun B, Pimp C, and I was like, man, Pimp C, he's problem, bro.
Yeah, I got on UGK, I think in sixth grade, 1996, and that
Yeah,
was before I wasn't on Super Tight or
right.
Too Hard to Swallow.
Yeah,
I got on Riding Dirty, which to me was the perfect time to get on because that was the best album, and like that really represented that was their representation from there on out. Like that represented
yeah,
what it was all about.
right,
So and
right,
that was the
right.
CD that really gave Texas its swag. To be honest with you, like
Yeah,
after when that CD came out, that's when Texas had a swag, like for real, for real.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
So
right.
like yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who they would get to stand in for Pimp, and I could see that choice Outkast. If you're from that area, it would make sense. You're not gonna really understand Texas like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different versus like the Southeast. You know what I'm
Atlanta,
saying? So,
yeah, 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 yeah.
so we're a little bit more conservative here, and I don't want to say I don't know if we more country or who's more country or whatever, but it's a little bit different. So, but I mean, yeah, bro. Like, I think Bone is supposed to be going against somebody too. I'm not sure. I forgot who it was, but yeah, I like to see more these old school artists too, but doing verses.
Yeah, bro, that's gonna be a sight to see, bro. Well, I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes open and see what's going on, bro. I'm trying to see. They're trying to get. They was talking about T.I. versus Flip here pretty soon too, man. I don't know if that's gonna happen next year or if that's a rumor or if that's true, but we'll definitely see what's going on with that.
I don't see that. I don't see that happening. I could
You don't see
see
that
him like
happening.
going to, nah, maybe like him, T.I. and Wayne or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's nah. I don't see that happening.
Definitely, bro. Definitely see. Definitely. We'll definitely, ladies and gentlemen, we'll definitely keep it locked here because you're gonna definitely find out our opinions. You will definitely know every Sunday our opinions of these verses. That's for sure. A lot of them are happening right now, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we'll definitely see. I know
I
April
seen
is
something
pretty
on
good.
I seen something too, like I think they had a concert down there in Austin and Breakfast Fresh and something happened down there where they beat up somebody on Sixth Street or something or whatever. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
shit.
And like I keep seeing these little Texas street fights on YouTube and all that stuff, and every time I see that shit, I just be thinking like, man, like You know, like, man, we was seeing that shit since like 14, 15 years old and shit like that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, bro.
but imagine how it was before cameras and cell phone or
Yeah.
camera phone. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, bro.
I'm like,
Oh
this stuff
yeah.
still going on crazy like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, boy, that Texas boy,
Yeah.
you
We
going
wild. We
down, man.
wilding out here. Don't nobody want to try it. They know who the number one state is in the world. They know it's Texas. They know it's Texas.
Yeah,
If they don't, they should. Shit.
look at that. They finally let me get that working. Yeah, I mean, yeah, bro, it's amazing like how Houston is so high, Dallas is so high, even Austin and San Antonio was high like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
we
Yeah.
seen the transitions, you know, from how it's gone from like country just to metropolis style, and you know, it's
Yeah.
crazy, man. But I'm just glad we got the wisdom and the foresight and understanding to see and navigate through all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, bro. I mean, for them
Yeah.
Haitians, man, I pray that they get, some type of, a good situation,
Yeah.
maybe
I hope so
a
too.
Bezos or Musk can go build a factory there and just put them all to work. I'm sure they'll be ready to work. You know what I'm saying? Give them guys a wage and let them, be on their road to American, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they
Yeah.
got to do. And,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it is
Yeah.
what it is, man. Like, people need opportunity these days, man. And, if you don't give them one, then they gotta go create one. So,
Yeah.
it's definitely time for innovation and, you know, creativity, because the old way is definitely not working,
No, it's
so
not. It never does. The old way never does work. It never does. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. Well, that's we will catch you guys next Sunday, same time,
sir.
9 o'clock. Tune in live. Hey, Hall, you got anything, bro? Else?
No, that's it, bro. Once again, we just keeping it light, and y'all keep tuning in. DizzyJam.com//backslash Raw Business Radio. DizzyJam.com// Go to Baby Pro. Just go on there, and then we got some other things coming too that we're getting ready to be involved with. But in the meantime, that's why we're gonna keep it. So, survey says,
Them Outsiders are the rawest tag team I've ever seen in my life. We out. Let's get it. Outsiders for life. Tuned it in Sunday.
I got my eyes wide open.
I'm raw.